and he's a team player. Okay. It's because he plays hockey. And as you know, and as a friend, he's an extremely loyal person, and he's really funny, which you guys see. That's really important to me. He makes sure that I'm where I need to be on time. He tries.
Yeah, right.
He tries really hard.
Especially this, Kimberly, where are you? And then, because she's yelling at me, I'm fine, I'll be there in 2 minutes. Tell Donna I'm on my way. Donna's our makeup artist.
Yeah. But, you know, so many things. I mean, he's a good dude. Yeah.
That's enough, you can
Is
stop.
that
It's very nice, thank you.
it? That's it? You're cutting me off? Yeah?
You still want to keep talking about it?
Qualities as a friend. He has good style. He's good looking.
Yeah.
He buys me dinner sometimes. I could go on. Is that it? You're cutting me off. Oh, I lost my friendship bracelet. I just realized.
What do you mean you lost it?
Bradford and
talking
Jason
about
and I had
When did you lose it?
surfing, I guess. I don't know. It's gone. That means my wish is gonna come true. Sorry.
What was your wish? Can you tell us what it is?
Well, something that makes me go.
We've got a date tonight.
Maybe.
Next.
You don't have to answer.
Jesus, we could be here for a while.
Just say like a couple things. I'll get too embarrassed and then I'll have to leave.
Well, as an actress, I mean, I don't really have to tell you guys that. You guys have been watching for so long. But I mean,
What does that mean?
Well, because you're just so good all the time, and it's a little daunting at times. But it is. It's hard to kind of stay there because sometimes she always kind of surprises me in a way, which is great. Which is somebody that you want to work with. That you don't, like you said, it's not just there all the time, the exact same way as when you plan on it or whatever. But which is nice to work with because then it keeps you on your toes also. And I mean, truly, that I got the best supporting actor, which was I was honestly very, very shocked about. I did not expect that whatsoever. I had a pretty good feeling about the best couple because we are. But the best supporting, really not at all. But I mean, that is pretty much 75% hers, and the support that we have for each other within scenes and off camera and on camera, it just kind of all comes together when we are together in those in those scenes, which is awesome. It's fun to do, and I think she did an amazing job with the postpartum depression because I know how difficult it was for her and for just the storyline itself. It was very, very heavy. And it was in a place that we have never been either, because usually we're like a couple days of whatever, fighting and all that kind of stuff, but this was a pretty long time of not being on the same page.
What you mean that that it was very dramatic for months?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and she was crying a lot, and
I was
not only
mean to
crying, but I
every
mean
day.
emotional. Like, I mean, the level of emotion was basically like right here for her for months, which is very, very difficult to hold on to and to let go of. It's, I mean, probably harder to let go of a lot of times when you have Friday, you shoot late, and then you have the weekend to kind of relax, and then by Sunday evening, you're already gearing up for Monday where the level is jacked up again, which is difficult to do. And it was difficult for us too, because usually we're pretty light, and then we go into a scene and we do it, it's fun, but it was a whole different ballgame, really. But she did an amazing job, and so I just have utmost respect for you as an actress. As a friend now, it's so much. Well, it's interesting because I don't really have, I've only really got like 2 friends, and you're one of them. Well, no, I mean real friends, like friends, like.
Who was the other one, Brian?
Sal.
Oh.
Sal and Blair. Blair, see, these are the guys. It's not kidding. I've known these guys for a very, very long time. But Kimberly is one of those friends that I know that I mean, whatever it is, I always come to her because I value her opinion. I respect her opinion. I know what I'm going to get. I know I'm going to get the truth. She's not afraid to.
I helped him pick out that shirt for you.
Yeah, I have this now because you're my friend. And but I always know she's not really gonna sugarcoat things. She'll tell me. I mean, oof. I've been auditioning for a couple things lately, and so I'll ask her to help me out, and then it's like, I'm terrible. No. It feels like that, but I know what she's saying. She's like, okay, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta do that. And I get a little defensive, and I'm like, okay, well, just relax, hold on. I need to just figure out what I'm doing. But it's great because she doesn't just say things to say them. And that works in a positive way because I know when she's when she's saying something positive, I can believe her. When she's saying something that's not negative by any means, but something that's constructive, I know that she's trying to help me out. And there's value to that you don't get in a lot of people, especially somebody you can consider a friend and somebody you work with, which is great, especially on an emotional level as an actor. So that's a lot of
That's
great
good.
things to say about it.
I'm embarrassed.
What's that?
We wanted to let people know that we are getting ready to close the silent auctions, so this is your last chance if you're interested in bidding on one of the items. We're going to take a few more questions, then we're going to start drawing the raffles, the live auctions, which will include the lovely jerseys.
Live auction?
Live auction. As opposed to pre-recorded auction. And 50-50. So if you're interested in the silent auction items, please go in the back. We'll take a few more questions and then we'll start the drawings. Oh, do you want to tell them everything right up front?
We want a couple more questions.
Yeah, we're doing a tour of the
almost
hotel after this, whoever wants to come.
We're doing a tour of Venice.
How's the motorcycle?
Oh, I think
Mine or hers?
Mine, I think I'm selling mine. I'm so bummed out, I have to admit. I feel like such a failure. Because I'm short, basically. And they lowered this bike so much and it's still too tall for me. So I'm thinking either I'll get another bike or maybe I'll just not have a bike. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I was scared for my life, so I thought, okay, my ego wants to keep the bike, but my heart wants to keep on going. I picked that. I don't know.
We're glad you picked that.
I don't know though. I probably would have killed myself on that bike.
We won't get into that.
Yeah.
Like I said, but we won't get into that.
What?
My bike's awesome. I got a good bike.
He has a rad bike. So jealous.
Yeah, sweet.
A what? What's an 883?
She's right there, you can ask her.
What's an 883?
You don't want a crotch rocket, that'll kill you.
Not in my experience. It enhances my quality of life. Motorcycles. I had a 250 for a couple months and I did really well on that. A Ninja. That was totally fine. But yeah, this one is just, I don't even know. I feel like I'm driving a Ferrari and I only know how to drive a Honda. Scary. A Harley? Yeah, like I was thinking about getting a little Sportster, but I don't really like the cruising position. Because I'm one of those people that drives and I have no idea how I got to work or how I got home. I completely space out. So I'm like, oh, I'm at home. There's my dogs barking at me. Weird. And so I'm just afraid that if I'm in cruising position, I'll just be like, and then that'll not be good. So when I'm in this position, it's like I know I'm on a bike, you know.
You're not getting a bike after that statement. There's no way.
What else?
Yes. Hi.